Is it working? I can't fucking tell. It's got a number up in the corner. Okay, guys. This is awkward as fuck. Hang on, right back. Let's pause this shit. So, damn it. So, this is a video I thought I'd never actually make. I don't know how to really say this, but hang on. I'm gonna see if I can send what I wrote to this phone, which is on the tablet, because like I sent it to a few friends. Hang on. So, a lot of y'all actually don't know this about me. I've been struggling on with depression since middle school. I'm getting shivers even talking about this shit. Maybe I was already done. But, I'm trying to find a paragraph. I might have to pause the video. It might not even let me do that. I might just not turn off the camera, like keep the video recording, but make it where you can't see me while I read off what I wrote, and then explain it. That'd probably be a much better idea. Woo! Let me do this. So, I'm gonna read what I wrote to my friend Jamie. I need to stop chewing on plastic. It started in middle school. A kid named Clonsy, who would constantly bully me 24/7, and I told people, and no one really seemed to help much. And the first day I actually got in that class, there was this girl named Sarah. Me and her got into a stupid argument, and I'd rather not really talk about that much. And for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, for the rest of it, I got bullied for it. And damn it. Fuck. But yeah, that's my first and second relationship kinda, got ruined. My first one didn't really go well. That turned into a train wreck. I don't want to talk about that. The second one kinda the same. But my dad loved to bully the living shit out of her. And she ended up blocking me once she found out I had depression too. Then I came into high school where everything seemed to calm down until they found out I was in the type of class that I was in middle school. And it turns out that Clonsy kid was in there too. And he started bringing it up. And that didn't help the situation I was in, because once my 8th grade year let out, we had a house fire. And man, I'm bad at telling stories like this. Like, I mix it up. But we spent like almost half of a year in tents. We were homeless, and I kept getting called a bum, and I got made fun of it constantly by some people I considered friends. I lost 5 friends the first day I went to high school. So we moved to where we are now, and I had a somewhat good semester and a train wreck of a second semester. It turned out Clonsy's cousin supposedly followed me and spread rumors about me, which made things worse. And shortly after, I found out that my dad was kind of a I don't want to say it because it's going to backlash on me so fucking much. I need you guys to promise that y'all won't backlash, but he was a white supremacist. And I kind of had clues about it when I was littler, and I was little, it didn't really bother me much because I didn't know shit. And I was shut off from a lot of society. Like, I barely got to do anything, to be honest. And if my dad sees this video, he's gonna kill me. I don't care because I want to die either way. But after a while of my dad actually coming out as a white supremacist, I actually ended up losing a few friends over it because they found out. And I started experimenting with ways to cope, and I started self-harming when I was about 14. I have cut marks all over my arm and shit. And it doesn't seem like I care, but I took my medication. It puts me in the I don't give a shit about anything mood. And another thing that also didn't help was this kid named Zachary Sykes. He loved to cause problems, and one specific thing I remember now is, I think me and my ex were still together somewhat that day, but I asked him what was wrong, and at the time, I was sitting there in the hall with my ex's sister and her boyfriend talking, and when I asked him what's wrong, he was like, "Oh, why don't you just shut the fuck up and go die or jump into a gutter?" And I started busting out crying, and I threw my Chromebook. And this one dickhead, which I'm somewhat friends with, but I lost all contact with him, and I might get contact with him. Nicholas, me and him were dickheads to each other, and once he shoved me in a bush right after that shit happened. Yeah, and my dad's kind of an asshole at times, but it's kind of getting better. Kind of. Yeah, a lot of stuff has been happening lately. A lot of stress. And, I don't really open up. And when I do, I don't really know what to talk about. And, everything goes to shit because everyone thinks I'm making this shit up because I always sit here, walk around with a smile on my face and other shit. And I still self-harm to this day, and I've been trying to get help, but my depression and anxiety won't seem to leave no matter what. It's hard to explain my past, but I just did it in the best way that I could, and that's one of the reasons I haven't really been active on this YouTube channel. I was expecting it to get bigger than it was, then I realized, hey, YouTube, it's fucking hard to get big on YouTube, and now with regulations nowadays, it's fucking retarded. Yeah. But I still self-harm to this day, and everyone thinks it's for attention, but in reality, it's not. It's a way to cope with your feelings and shit like that. If it was for attention, I'd literally be like this. Hang on. Whoa, look, I got cuts all over my arm and shit like that. I could run around and rub them in people's faces. I'll show you all the actual cuts later. But, thought my grandma said something. But, to all the people out there who actually have depression and self-harm, it's a battle. It really is. It's hard to actually keep going. And not everyone's depression is the same. There's different types. My grandma suffers from bipolar depression like me. One second I'm happy, next second I'm fucking gonna kill myself. And, yeah. So I spend most of my time sitting here. Let's see, hang on, I'll be right back. Grab the CDs. I listen to a lot of fucking music. Here's some of the albums I've actually bought physically. I got Smoke and Mirrors Deluxe Edition from Imagine Dragons. This is my favorite album that I have right now. Listening to the 21 Pilots Vessel CD. My first 21 Pilots CD. I actually love it. The Evolves from Imagine Dragons, their newest album. The case broke. And for some reason my CD player doesn't like to play discs real well. It's dickhead. I haven't actually listened to this album yet, even though it's open. My mom listened to it plenty of times. What do you want? I'm doing a YouTube video. What do you want?
Daddy talk.
I will go in there. I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute.
My bag is
I don't know. He's sleeping. I'm trying to make a serious YouTube video, but your kids come in.
Party.
And I got this CD for Christmas. It's the Blurry Face CD from 21 Pilots. Listen to this a lot. My mom has my Gorillaz series. And this album's so fucking good. And I've been also listening to a lot of Deadmau5. Best EDM artists out there. I do that. I play video games like Halo 5, which I think was horrible. Which I think was quite fun, but horrible. Minecraft, my little brother, he loves that game so fucking much. What else do I do? Oh yeah, I go to school. Yeah, I got kicked out of school. I'm going to Maggie's Outreach now. But, yeah. So, this is a trigger warning. Major trigger warning. If you want to cut off this video and jump to after I show them, be a good boy and do that shit. Meh. Meh. I got a big scar right there. Let me fix my bracelets. Next thing you know, my parents are going to be commenting on this video like, oh, it's all fake. And meh. Yeah. You see it? I don't fucking know if you can see it. Yep. So, yeah. I just realized how shitty this video was. Now I acted like I didn't give a shit about anything that happened. Be back. Yeah, I'm back. Boo. So, yeah. It's a lot of this shit that's been happening. And I might go back to a regular uploading schedule. I highly doubt that I honestly will, because I'm shut off from society a lot. So yeah, well, that's the end of this video. Bye guys.